how you're going to make your dreams come true is in the present moment, is in the now. Your how is destroying your now. So we're going to need that to stop, okay? And when this is what we're going to do instead, we're going to slow down. We're going to be present. And by moment, we're going to figure out, what can I do now to show up as my best self? What can I do now to tap into more love, to more joy, to more fulfillment? What can I do now to release this tension, this stress? What can I do now to show up as my ideal version now? You see, like, you are in control at all times over you. You are in control of your thoughts, how you feel, what you do, what you think about, what you focus on. And as it might seem that you don't have any control over these things, luckily that's not the case at all. You are in control. You are in control of your mind, your thoughts, what you consume, what you give meaning to, what you believe in. You are in charge of all of those things. And at any moment, moment by moment, no matter what just happened 5 years ago, no matter what's been happening for the past 2 weeks, no matter how much you've been focusing on something you shouldn't be focusing on, that doesn't matter. It's gone. All that is here is this present moment, wherever that is for you, whatever that means to you right now. Take a look at your surroundings. Who are you? What's going on in this moment around you right now? This is your moment. This is your now. So what are we going to do? We're going to constantly remember again and again and again. And the more we remember, the more it will be easier to remember. So if you fall off for a whole day or for 2 days or a week, and then you remember, fuck yeah, you remembered. So keep on going. Do it again. Pick back up again. Show up as your best self again. It doesn't matter how long it's been since you came back, became aware again, became conscious again, became mindful again. It doesn't matter how long that took. You remembered, so fuck yeah, keep going. Affirm, embody, believe, smile, laugh, do something that allows your power to be placed back where it rightfully belongs, in your hands, in your body, in your essence. That is where your magic will happen. That is where the growth happens. When you stop waiting, right, for these outside things to make you feel good and make you believe, or until you stop also being so hard on yourself for messing up, for, letting your human emotions get the best of you, as we all do. It'll happen again. So why stress about it? Why worry about it? Why beat yourself up? Why judge yourself? No, be loving to yourself. Be gracious. Be compassionate. Because that's what you deserve. But you also deserve to get what you want. You also deserve to love yourself. You also deserve to feel good now. You also deserve to show up as your highest self, the self that fulfills you and makes you feel your best, right? And we do that with consistency. Does your highest version, your dream self, does that version of you, like, hate on yourself? Does that version of you just think, damn, she sucks, damn, he, whatever? Does that version of you just think, what a loser, what a failure, that bitch sucks? No, absolutely not. I'm sure it doesn't. And if it does, you need to go back to the starting block and get a new ideal self. You do, like, now. So I know it feels good to control in theory. Like, you think it feels good. You think it makes sense. You think you're protecting yourself. You think you're making shit happen. But the truth is, when we focus on, whether consciously or unconsciously, because I know for myself, when I'm controlling, it's very unconscious. It's small things I'm doing to control. I don't realize I'm trying to control, but that is what I'm doing subconsciously because I've had to work through, masculine energy, toxic masculine energy I had, like overworking, overdoing, over controlling as a way to protect myself or as a way to make sure it happens because I feel like I can only trust myself. Because I had to work through this on my own and I figured it out on my own, a lot of things, not all of them. I've obviously had inspiration and, studying my issues, right? Because I worked through that stuff, I realized that, like, I didn't always show up as the version of myself. And this was so subconscious, it wasn't even funny. That believed in myself, that truly trusted, that, like, truly no worries, no concerns, no anxieties, no attachments, just like truly didn't worry. That has not always been a part of my reality. And ever since I have, given up control truly and just like trusted the universe, the most important thing, my mental health, my well being, my peace has significantly improved, okay? And I've also learned, and this is important, so listen, during this process, during this time, that I have planned out so many hows to lead to successful points, right? I've manifested a lot of things. And during those times, sometimes the how wasn't really that important, and sometimes, there was resistance, and I really focused on the how, and I was like, it has to work like this, and this. This is the only way. Well, every single time I have been proven it is not the only way at all. And I've also learned, starting my own business, learning all these things that come with that. My how for my business looks nothing like the how I've actually lived and experienced and been a part of. And I'm really grateful. Sure, there's been some hard parts, right? But I've learned so much more. I've grown so much more. I've been able to enjoy life in the long run so much more. And that's because I didn't know the how. I didn't know how it was all going to work out. I didn't know what was going to happen day by day, moment by moment. I didn't know what was in store. And that's okay. And I didn't have to be this version of me, to be happy and fulfilled and successful and abundant and grateful. Like, I didn't have to. And even if I would have, which I did, not for everything, and again, I'm talking about like the how, I'm just using my business as an example, but it's applicable in many areas of my life, and I'm sure your life as well, right? So we can try to figure out the how. We can try and we can try, but life is unpredictable. Life is constantly changing. Even if we did figure out the how, life is so unpredictable. We're so silly to even think that we can do that. And if you really take a step back and like release your deep desire, release your control issues, release your attachment and lack of faith, just really just like, oh, let it go, shake it out, scream it out, dance it out, cry it out, surrender it, and step back and realize that trying to figure out the how is literally like the silliest, dummiest, cutest, humanist thing we do that gets us nowhere. Not, some planning, some brainstorming, that's one thing. But you really need to just relax and allow and receive and just kind of throw caution into the wind in the most confident way, in the most relaxed and open and receptive way. Just breathe. Just truly let shit go and realize that you don't have to know the how. And if you did know the how, you wouldn't even understand it. You wouldn't even get it. You wouldn't get the point. The how is in the now. How you're going to make your dreams come true is in the present moment, is in the now. How you're going to reach your most fulfilled, most joyous, most confident version is in the now, is in the present moment. Stop waiting. Your dreams, your desired reality, your manifestations, they're here now. They're being created now. They're being birthed into the quantum realm and then into the physical realm now. So be here now. Show up as your ideal now. Show up lovingly and confidently and joyfully now. Show up as the version who already has everything now, because once you decide, it's done, and it can be that easy if you just allow it to be that easy. And if you have a lot of like resistance, because I know all about that, I know what that feels like all too well. Don't worry. If you have any of that right now, frustration, agitation, tenseness, if like what I'm saying is triggering you or stressing you out and making you think, how, but how, but how, again, worrying about the how, I really want to encourage you to, like I said, scream, shake, dance, release. Like when you think you surrendered, surrender more. When you think you've let go more. When you think you detach more. You need help. Like a mantra I like to say is like when I think I surrender even more. I allow even more. And energetically, like feel yourself stepping back, releasing. Sometimes what I like to do is imagine myself like snipping cords or connections, whatever they are. Like just, I don't even focus on them. Like I don't, sometimes I will specifically like see a cord, know what it is, or feel what it is, like energetically, of course. I'm doing all this in my imagination, my third eye. But a lot of times, like I can just see them, they're dark, they're heavy, I don't want them, I just snip them really quick. I do that sometimes multiple times throughout my day for like just a second. You have the time to fix your energetic, ethereal, astral, quantum body, your field of resonance. You have the time. It takes 10 seconds. You're worth 10 seconds to go inward, remove the attachments, energetically step back, pull your energy back into you, focus on the now, affirm to yourself, send yourself love, send yourself confidence, send your environment. That's another thing. When you also do this to yourself, when you send yourself love, send yourself healing, send yourself peace, also send the same thing to your environment, just like your surroundings, and then you can keep going bigger and bigger, or send it to the situation that might be upsetting you, whatever. All of your power, all of your magnetism in the now is here, now, and in this now, and this now, and this now, and the next now. It's all right here, right now. Milk in it, nurture it, believe in it, fall in love with it, tap into it, and trust it, because this is where your life changes, in the now, and not worrying about the how. I love you so much. If you like this, I would love to know what you liked about it. If you have any questions, please talk to me. I want you to fucking just like be so happy, feel so amazing, feel so wonderful, feel so confident, because that's what we all deserve. You are wonderful and beautiful and deserving of the best. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you. Please have a beautiful day. And if you don't, there's always tomorrow. So, whatever. You'll figure it out. I believe in you. Bye.